Thank you for tuning in to WDRB Media, the voice of the community. You are listening to Square Radio, and I'm your host, Nick B, the principal gent you long to have and never forget. It's been said that if you aren't complimenting, then you are offending. And anywhere you go, you step foot, you want to make sure that you are cohesive with your environment, that you bring the energy, you bring what's necessary so that the vibe can be where it needs to be. You set the tone. You bring the wood to the fire, and complementing the supply is something that is done through aura. Most people understand that when you enhance the aura of your setting, it takes a little bit of freshness, takes a little bit of fragrance, takes a little bit of style to be able to do that. And that complimentary check to the chef is always done through a fragrance, specifically an oud fragrance that's provided by the host of Square Radio, where we compliment the supply and you supply the compliment. Sponsored by Cravange. It's a vibe today. Positivity. What, what does that look like to you? Does it provide you with comfort? Does it make you feel the need to be joyfully infectious? Does it do anything different than being in absence of it? Does this Tuesday vibe, feel positive to you? Have you done anything positive for yourself today? Have you even paid you any attention today? Where did you place yourself in today's task? Are you in the space where you feel numb to kind gestures and don't realize the value of you anymore? Or just numb to compassion because it doesn't feel appeasing anymore? Yeah, you're used to a certain wavelength in life that doesn't seem to have you as priority anymore. Your own priority fell short to a larger call. Last week, or a couple weeks ago, when we aired the broadcast about the lack of love, we talked about how important it is to show love to others. And in order to show love to others, you must first be able to have love. It takes some things to be able to build love, or some people just organically are built like that, where they can't do anything outside of just show love. But for some have to work at it. Some have to get themselves to a point where they can be able to show something. But one thing that you can always show is love to yourself. At the end of the day, if you aren't dealing with others or dealing with another person or people, you can still deal with yourself. And showing love to yourself should be priority. So if you're just tuning in to today's broadcast, we're going to talk about the priority with you. things that come to mind when you wake up in the morning and you begin to gather yourself for understanding where you are, where you're going, what you're doing, why you're doing it, and what's in front of you. As you gather yourself for the day, some things that should come to mind is gratefulness for being able to have the opportunity to engage in the day. After you're grateful, you look at the things that are most important. Do I have to drop the kids off to school today? What do I have to deal with at work? And maybe even sometimes you might think about what I'm going to order at Starbucks. And if you're a Starbucks favorite, you know for sure that's never changing. But whatever it is that comes to mind becomes priority for your day. But how often when you wake up that you think about you and how you're feeling and how you're doing instead of the weight of what I'm obligated to do? Throughout those moments that you're reviewing what's next, how do you feel about what's next? Are you confident about knowing I have the strength to endure whatever the tasks that I'm faced with today? Whatever the challenges are that are presented to me, I'm confident enough in myself to be able to beat the challenge, meet the challenge. Did you give yourself enough confidence? Did you give yourself enough priority in the morning before you start your day to have the proper confidence? Ask yourself that next time you wake up and you think about the weight of your priority. Did I prioritize me? And typically, when you're prepping for whatever it is that you're working towards on the day, or even if you aren't doing any work, whatever it is that you engage in for the day, did you take a moment to review how you felt yesterday and how today is a new opportunity for me to heighten the value of who I am, to be able to contribute to others and show love, to be able to contribute to others and inspire purpose, to be able to contribute to others and help them. While you are prioritizing yourself, you should always prioritize your position as well. Gentlemen, if you're a father, prioritize your position as a father. If you're a husband, prioritize your position as a husband. Prioritize who you are as an individual and make it as valuable as possible for your niche of where you are and what you do.
This music segment is brought to you by SQWEAR Radio, and I'm the host, Nick B, here on WDRB Media. Tune in every week during this same time. Listen live 24/7 on the TuneIn Radio app, Streamer, Apple Music, or at WDRBmedia.com. And make sure you click on the Listen Live logos. We are WDRB Media, the voice of the community. Do you need exposure for your business, brand, or organization? If so, let SQWEAR Radio Show help you fulfill your need for more exposure, more business, and return on investment. Connect with me at gentsupport@crebange.com, GENT SUPPORT at Carvange, KARVUNGJ.com, or you can connect with me on the website at www.carvange.com, and also the social media handles on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok are at Carvange, KARVUNG as in genuine J. Make sure you connect with me today.
When you make up in your mind what's important to you, sustain that as important. When you make up in your mind what's priority to you, sustain that as priority until you get to a point where you don't see the need in it being elevated on your list of priorities. For instance, it could be very important to you to achieve your next financial goal. It could be very important to you to be promoted. Whatever it is that is your goal, make sure that it sustains until it's fabricated in your life. Once you have the fabrication, there is a requirement called maintenance. And to maintain what you have, you must always take care of the individual that achieved the goal. So never go without prioritizing you. You can't pour from an empty cup. As a wise head once said, if the cup is empty, there is nothing to pour. You must fill yours so that you can be able to quench the thirst of others that need you in life. As important as it is to prioritize yourself, never forget that it is equally important to show love to others. Sometimes showing love to others can help build the value within yourself so that you can be able to heighten the call, stand tall, and elevate yourself in confidence and elevate yourself in style. No matter what it is that you do, no matter what it is that you go through, always remember to take care.